Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon. It's a rather cold afternoon, and these changing temperatures, they're not good for us. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 32. One who commits adultery with a woman is lacking sense. He who would destroy himself commits it. So one who commits adultery is lacking sense. And the reality of lacking sense is to not be thinking in the right way. That sense of not operating in the wisdom of the awareness of the consequences. Almost like living for the moment, living for this experience, but not counting the cost that this experience is going to have on your life as it relates to all the brokenness that's going to be brought as an act of giving yourself over into an adulterous relationship. You will rob yourself of the ability to be trusted and to trust as well, because you will be undermining your own personal value system. And people around you will never see you in the same way again, because you was the one that gave yourself to an adulterous relationship. And lacking sense is not evaluating and not considering the implications of the actions that you're about to perform. No, Solomon tells us we must resist the temptation of being lured by that particular snare. He said, but the one that doesn't take the wisdom that they know, they will be lured and they will be known as those who lack sense. I was talking to a young man today, about 30, and he was telling me that he used to be a Christian, but then his dad had an adulterous relationship. He was a minister of the church and he gave himself to an inappropriate act. And the byproduct of that was this young man lost his faith and has lived his life almost trying to do the very opposite to what he knows is right inside, but he just doesn't want to do it because he wants to punish his dad. So by not doing what his dad wanted, he is punishing his dad, he thinks. But what's really happening is that he is punishing himself because he's missing out on a relationship with God. Let me say to you that an adulterous relationship is the beginning of the breakdown of all of the value systems that operate well in a family. Now, you might have had an adulterous relationship. You might have been part of something like that. God can forgive and does forgive, and God can restore and does restore. But better not to break the thing than break it and have to have it mended. Solomon says, be wise. Don't go there. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow.